Start the recording right here. I have no control over this. Episode 3. Revenge of the Sith. Oh, sorry. Crossroads Elegy. My mistake. She did? Don't sleep like that. I thought you were dead. Are we gonna get like a several days earlier kind of thing going on? Maybe not. She gets a hand wound too. Not the same as Mackenzie's, but still hand wound. That's parallel structure. Are you Mrs. Methuselah?
So, she lives.
Where am I?
And she speaks. You're in my house. Found you out in the snow a few days ago.
A few days?
Almost dead. You're half frozen and then feverish. Judging by those cuts,
First
you've been
cold,
dealing
then
with more
hot.
than just the bad weather.
I ran into some trouble on the other side of that tunnel.
By the looks of it, I'd say the trouble ran into you.
That would be the prisoners that we learned about in chapter
I
1.
told you. My house.
That's not very
You're still
specific,
weak.
lady.
Rest up and we'll talk more later.
No, I'm I'll be
Hey!
okay.
Drunk on Life, thanks for
Suit
the
yourself.
rating party.
Then let's talk.
We're just starting chapter 3 of... The Long Dark. We've been going for, I don't know, 5 minutes? Hey, everybody. How's it going? Let's find out about this lady's house.
You said we're in your house. But how did I get here?
I was out hunting.
Hey, Drunk. Thanks for the raid.
Came across you in the snow. Buried.
We just started.
There for
I'm
hours.
gonna find out what happened to this poor lady in the snow.
Nearly dead.
Well, thank you for finding me.
Name's Molly. And don't thank me. Thank the crow.
Crow?
Good old crow.
Yeah, crow. Or maybe a raven.
I was waiting to eat you,
Bird
and I
would
heard it.
Shut up. Got me straight to you. Almost like it was guiding me.
Oh, I always love the way that these things like hang around the outside, and I think it's in kind of importance too. It's like the carriage is the most important, then something about power, and last is the kitchen. So it's kind of neat the way they do that. Let's actually ask about the last one first, though. Tell me about the kitchen.
Your kitchen?
By the time I got you here, there was no way I was carrying you upstairs.
So you set up a bed in here.
Power's out. This is the warmest room in the house. This cook stove is probably keeping us alive.
All right, that's power now. We'll move from
So-
least important to most important.
Power's been out for a while.
Yep.
Think it'll come back?
We'll get out in the snow here in a second, I'm sure.
Well, we're used to the power going on and off out here in Pleasant Valley, so we're usually prepared for it. Feels like we run this farm on generators for better part of the year. Problem is, now the generators won't start. Or the cars, tractor, TV's dead, radio won't work. Basically, the only thing that works is the old landline and rotary phone.
How is that possible?
I guess because it's pre-electronics.
Gotta deal with those
the old party line
EMPs.
from when this farm was originally put
Yeah, it's the
in,
pilot's X.
maybe 60, 70 years ago.
Hey, Joe.
I'm not exactly sure how.
I still think the
or why
pauses
it's
between
so
lines of dialogue are a little too long.
Well,
It stretches everything out.
that's great. Can you call for help? Find out what's going on out there?
There's nobody to call.
Nobody else lives around here?
Nobody who'd help if you asked for it.
You carried me here.
Drag more like, but yeah. You're pretty far gone. Wasn't sure you'd make it, to be honest.
Bye, all.
All I remember is the tunnel.
And wolves.
Being chased and then wandering. Forever. Like the world at no end.
Yeah. In the woods. In the dark. You can wander for days until you get so hopelessly lost.
Say something poignant and vague.
Just know
Like everybody in this game. Poignant yet vague.
I was in a small town. Milton.
Other side of the mountains. Old town. Bad shape since the collapse. Haven't been there in ages. You must have wandered a ways for me to find you where I did. But you're not from there.
No. The whole town.
Come on, folks. Let's get it moving.
It's gone. I mean, people are gone. Most of them are. It was a fire and
Yes.
Whoa.
I just played this, I know.
Okay. You're alright.
Gotta catch everybody up if they haven't played in a while, I guess.
You nearly died out there. That does funny things to people.
Man, I thought we were done.
I was in a plane crash in the mountains. That's how I ended up in Milton. I got separated from a friend.
They were in the crash too?
Yes.
Gotta say, from a friend, like it's a
make it
really
out alive?
complicated relationship they have.
There was a storm. Wolves. I got disoriented. We got separated. I couldn't see him.
Him. So you left him out there.
And then I ran into trouble. Wolves and worse.
I get the feeling that there were wolves.
I'm sure
What do you guys
made
think?
it out
Think there were
fine.
wolves?
Yeah? How are you so sure?
Nothing could break that stubborn skull.
Suppose I could look
What are you
around.
worried about?
Yes. And there's something I need from the plane.
What is it?
Something important. I need to find it.
Poignant yet
I need to
vague.
get it back. You haven't seen a man pass through here.
Nobody that sounds like your guy.
But you've seen a man.
Like I said, nobody that sounds like your guy. Freezer's empty. You're gonna need energy to heal, which means we need meat. I'll be heading out early to hunt.
Okay.
You should stay here. Rest up some more. You don't look too good.
Resting simulator.
I will.
And it's not safe out there, so just stay in the house.
Right.
Maybe we'll have a little bit of a...
Stay in the house.
What's that? Misery? Stephen King book? A little misery action. Keep us closed up in the house. And she's back. Bloody bag. What's not to love?
Ah, you're awake. Thought you were resting. Managed to bag a stag not far from the farm. This'll keep us fed for a bit.
I heard a kettle whistling.
I put it on for tea. So we can have tea and meat.
So she
I
put the
must be
tea
starting
on,
to feel
then
better
went
because
back
that actually
outside.
Sounds good.
It's amazing what hunger does to the mind. If you're feeling better, you can start answering some questions. Like, what the hell are you really doing out here?
That's a long story.
Well, power's been out for... I've lost track of how long. We got the cold, we got deadly blizzards, we got hungry wolves, we got some tea and meat. We aren't going anywhere.
Resting.
So to be honest, a bit of storytelling be a nice distraction right about now.
I'm a doctor. Dr. Astrid Greenwood.
Gotta do an exposition
Nice
dump
to
here.
meet you, Dr. Astrid.
Exposition
Like a
dump.
head colds and babies doctor?
More like lab coats and test tubes. A researcher.
Oh, okay, so not the useful kind.
Ooh,
I
burn.
need to get to a town up north. Perseverance Mills. You know where that is?
I don't get out much, but yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. Well, there's some sick people there, and they need my help. And the thing I lost in the plane crash.
It's help
Thing my
juice.
friend might have. I need it if I'm gonna help those people.
The thing the stubborn guy you left in the plane crash might have?
Right.
So what you're saying is the thing you need is on the other side of that collapsed tunnel in the mountains, in the place where you ran into trouble.
That's right.
So she's gonna go back the other
Uh-huh.
direction.
You coming here to Great Bear?
Mackenzie's going this way and she's going that way.
Not your
Maybe
best
they'll run
way.
into each other.
So the people up north, in Perseverance Mills, why are they sick?
I'm not entirely sure.
They got the
That's why I
consumption.
need to get there.
You must have some ideas, or why travel all this way?
I have some ideas. Yes.
But you aren't going to tell me what they are.
No. I'm not.
And the thing your friend in the plane crash has, the thing you need to help them, you aren't going to tell me
The
what
help
it is.
juice yet?
Right.
Well, you are a lady with a lot of secrets.
So,
Come on,
when
guys.
you came in,
This is not the best
I heard you
storytelling here.
locking a padlock.
Just holding you in one place
Same thing when
and
you
dumping
went
you
in.
exposition.
Am I locked in here?
It's better for you to stay indoors.
Why?
Lots of wolves out there. And it's cold. You aren't strong enough to go out there yet. Trust me, it's for your own safety.
I appreciate everything you've done to help. But I'd like to leave. I have to find my friend and get on with my work.
When you're stronger.
So, I'm trapped in here.
So
Like
it
I said.
is misery.
It's for your own good.
She's gonna break your ankles next.
So, is your husband around?
Husband.
It seems like more than one adult lives here. I assumed, husband.
Assumptions can be dangerous. You're a doctor, you should know that.
Oh.
I didn't mean to have...
You should
What
just
did you
mind your own
do?
business.
But you just got back.
I need space. Need to think.
I'm sorry.
Stay out of my shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting in your shit, lady. That's what I do. That's what you do in this game.
Secrets.
Getting everybody's shit. Chapter 1, Trauma.
Place. Am I really trapped in here?
Look for clues. Ooh, we're a little wobbly. Her husband is in the meat bag. Well, she's got food. Check your journal. Alright. Wait, what was that extra thing here? Knowledge about people, places, things, actions. Molly. Huh. I feel like this has been, that's been updated since the last one we played. Can't leave the farmhouse, it's locked. Why does she sound like she's walking through water? Basement's locked. Broken rifle.
Looks like maybe the barrel exploded.
Most of the time, cats. Sometimes you will get unlucky and it'll be poisonous, unless you have the proper traits for it. I don't do much foraging, so I'm not really an expert on the berries. But in my experience, it's kind of a throw the dice.
Molly from a while ago.
Hey, that looks like the other dude. The dude in the mountain with the bear. Yeah, hunting. I have only attempted to hunt rabbits with rocks once, and it did not go well. Well, I have to say, in story mode, unless they've made this particular version, this chapter, a lot harder than the previous two, never really needed to hunt rabbits. Did just fine without doing that. Where's the more stuff?
That smarts a bit.
Oh, instead of listening to Mackenzie complain, now we get to listen to her complain. Hello, orange fabric.
Torn from something.
Well, there's two versions. Two versions of this game. There is the story mode, which is what we're playing right now, which is literally, it's about you're flying, the two main characters were flying to go do something in northern Canada, and some sort of crazy, like, EMP pulse or something hit, and it knocked out all the electronics, and they're trying to stay alive in the cold. And in the story mode, you know, other things are happening. There's also survival mode, which is just trying to stay alive in the frozen wilderness. So, a couple different things there. Did I miss the phone somewhere? Sounds like it's ringing over here. Must be downstairs. I do not believe it has multiplayer.
What the hell took you so long?
Hello?
Thank God you answered.
Molly?
Yeah, it's me. Listen up, Doctor.
Okay.
They have me surrounded. They're smart sons of bitches.
Who has you surrounded? Are you in trouble?
Not who. What?
The
Those
wolves.
damn wolves. They've cornered me in the barn.
Got a phone in the
They're
barn?
trying to find a way in.
But wolves don't usually bother people.
Don't bother people. Shit, lady, haven't you been paying attention?
Well,
Never mind
she's
that.
been unconscious for the last
Okay,
few days, so
okay,
not really.
What can I do?
I need you to bring me something from the house.
Okay, but you locked me in here, remember?
Flower vase. Key to the basement's under it. Look for the gun locker. Grab the rifle rounds. Take the old revolver for protection. Might not stop a wolf, but it'll slow one down. Follow the blizzard line from the house to the barn. Get here quick and we'll figure it out.
What is a
Hurry.
blizzard line?
Okay, I'm on my way.
Go straight to the gun locker. Stay out of everything else. Got it?
Sure, lady. I'm gonna stay out of everything else. A line so you don't get lost in the blizzard. So it is exactly what it sounds like. Okay.
Got it. Hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
Way to confirm stereotypes to be the Canadian that answers that question there, Joa. This is all my clothes. Putting it straight on, so that's good. Look, I'm staying out of everything else. Aren't I doing such a good job? Oh, hello, what's happening?
What?
Hello, dead man.
Holy shit.
Alright, guess it's not the bear guy. Is being full of onions a good thing? So from my perspective, it would be a bad thing, so I don't like onions very much.
Might as well bring this along. For the wolves. Worse.
Sounds like the blizzard is definitely blowing pretty good out there.
This has been here a while.
No, go away. Oh wait, can I hit my ankle here so that I stop wiggling when I walk? Hey, there we go. Now we can move like a normal person.
There are the lines to the barn.
So wait, is this the line or is that the line? This is the line, right? Be lacking a bit of line here. I'm no expert on wolves, but I don't think they would be out in this weather very much. I guess they are crazy EMP wolves, so. That's further away than I thought it was going to be. Whoa, I barely got it in there on the background. There we go. Let's reload this real quick. Hang on. Drive-by nipping, yeah. Arrows? Does that mean there's a bow? Why do I get the feeling that this lady's gonna be like the figment of our imagination or something?
Hello?
Weekly bingo? Sweet.
That you?
Molly?
Yeah. Look, sorry I bailed on you, but I couldn't take a chance and wait. One of those big bastards broke into the barn. And as luck would have it, I'd left my bow in here last summer, completely forgot. Anyways, took care of that son of a bitch.
Molly, I was in your basement.
Right. So?
I found the body.
Shit.
Molly,
It wasn't exactly hidden very well.
who was it?
Just... It's none of your business. I told you to stay out of my shit.
It's my special body.
Huh. A flyer for a town meeting of some kind. Looks like the town's not too far from here. If Mackenzie did pass through, he might have ended up there.
Okay. Island gardens for island people. Grow local. Some more wood. Bedroll. Excellent. Now we can rest. More wood. Hey, it's so nice to not have, to be over encumbered all the time. It's her comfort corpse. Hey, Ghoul King, how's it going? Can I get up here? Ah, I can. Sort of. There we go. It's very cold, so I imagine the body is frozen. I don't know what I'm doing up here, but it's nice to see that we can get up here. Oh, the cold is still getting to us. I thought we were okay. I think we'll be alright. I believe in us. This must be something for later, because I can do nothing about it right now. I found something before I was supposed to. But yes, probably the responsible thing is to warm up before we go back outside. It does look like a zip line, it's true. But currently can't interact with it. Alright. Let's start. Hey, she handled that like a pro. She didn't make any of the whiny noises Mackenzie does. Alright. Start fire. You'll use a book. That's fine, that's fine. Alright. Warm up a little bit, then we'll head back out. I assume we're supposed to go back to the house. "16 minutes. Probably enough to get us warmed up. Just hug that barrel, man. Hug it. Really? You don't think she seems really trustworthy? I believe everything she sells us. I'm certainly not concerned that she's not real and is a figment of our imaginations. At least we've seen her in person. If she'd just been on the phone, I would have been absolutely sure that she was a figment of our imagination. Yeah, this thing's not really warming us up too much. We'll wait for it to burn out, though. I know I can add more fuel. I just want to get... I want to get back out there. I'm going to be reckless. That's how I'm going to be. You know, like normal. We'll be warm enough. We'll make it. Alright, let's go. Oh, hey, I almost missed the storm lantern that I can't pick. Whoops. Oop, never mind. Oops. It's always why you always turn your safety on. Oh, weather broke. Well, let's still get back. Right, but you don't die right away as soon as it gets out. I mean, we're gonna take some damage from being too cold. But that's just the nature of the business. Hopefully we can get into this house. It'd be really bad if it's locked. Then we might die. See smoke in the distance, I think? Looks like smoke in the distance.
Oh, so cold.
Hey, a pry bar. Excellent. Alright, apparently I can't just pry it. Alright, that's fine.
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Just go back in that way. There's nothing I had to pry that I couldn't pry before, right? Anything that we had to pry potentially was upstairs. Yeah, right. We are right. Those are surprisingly not any better. Okay. Up we go. Some more reclaimed wood. Yep, up we go. Stay in here for a second. I can't tell if that noise is just supposed to be something shaking or if somebody's like banging on a door somewhere. Meat bag's still here. Oh, didn't really want to pick that up again. So thank you.
Maybe the barrel exploded.
Still can't really loot anything in here either. Maybe this isn't where we're supposed to go. I wonder if we're supposed to just head towards town now. That might have been what it was. They just wanted us to head towards town. Yeah, looks like it just wants us to head towards town. Okay, we can do that. We're just gonna warm up first, and then we'll head out. Guess that's just supposed to be some part of the house that's clunking. We will pass 1 hour. There we go. Riv! Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Simulacrum plays. Thanks for the follow. For some reason I always have trouble with the word simulacrum. Tough word to say. Alright, so what do we want to check out? I feel like we can't spend a lot of time out here because it's still very, very cold. Let me just check this barn over here and then we'll hit the road. It's just some stones, nothing up there. Alright. Which way do we need to go? Basically, the other way. Need to go that way? Yes. Hey, dear. Oh, now we're going south. Take the stick. Hopefully this ice doesn't break on us. Don't break, don't break, don't break. Well, it's actually not giving me the danger warning at all, so we're fine. Okay. A building in the distance over there. See it through the trees. I'd like to crest this hill though and see what we're looking at. I hear you, wolves. Leave me alone. There might be some stuff over there, but I don't think I'm going to head all the way over there. We're just going to keep going this direction. Trying to slowly work my way back to the road. I feel like the snow sound is different. Does the snow sound different to you guys? I was mostly talking to the folks that we've been playing the Long Dark for a couple weeks, so. Oh, he's chasing a deer. Alright, good. Keep chasing the deer. It's probably my imagination. I imagine the snow doesn't sound any different. Yeah, I can't explain it exactly. Just something sounded a little different. I'm worried that wolf is double back on us. Oh, he's over there, still chasing that guy. Don't like that sound behind me. Alright, we're okay. There's a wolf out in the field, though. Trying to go to that farmhouse in the distance because I think we need to warm up. Oh, that wolf is behind us now. Okay. Lots of wolves. Let's try not to upset any of them. Guess it's not a farmhouse, it's just a barn.
Starting to feel numb.
I'm working on it, lady. I'm working on it. Hey, archery. Should go check that to see if there's any more arrows. We're still losing temperature in here, just not as fast.
I can use this.
Arrowhead. Survival bow.
Perfect.
Okay. I haven't played the game enough to know if that was in the game before this or not. We definitely didn't see it in the last challenge, but or the last 2 chapters. But I don't know if it was in the game already or not. We're warming up a little bit in here. I've heard somebody say that that if you're ever stranded in the snow in a car, unless it's really, really cold, the heat from just a simple candle is enough to, plus the like basic insulation of a car, is enough to keep you warm. At least so you won't die. Might not keep you, you know, super comfy, but it'll keep you enough that you won't get into super trouble. I don't know if that's true or not. Let's wear that one because it's better.
This'll come in handy.
Lots of coal. There's not like a fire barrel or something in here. We're gonna have to start another fire. Accelerant, thank you. Dog food. Hopefully we don't have to resort to that. Hey, running shoes. And a worn hat. It's probably not any better than the hat we're wearing. Decent windbreaker. Looks like it put it on automatically. Okay, good. Simple arrow. Missing crow feathers. Oh, finally used for crow feathers.
Nobody needs this anymore.
I already have a pry bar. Thank you. Thank you, though. That's the, hey, did you miss the previous pry bar? Here's a new one.
Okay.
This hat is better. Plus it has a Canada leaf on it. Also known as a maple leaf. If you want to get all technical about it. Alright, can I start a fire in here? Yeah, it looks like the answer to that was no. You cannot start campfire indoors. Okay. It's probably for the best. We don't want to burn the place down. They are very cold, though. Just go back into the same place? Probably. Yes. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. I hear a wolf. So let's get this out. Well, really thought there was going to be an arrow stuck in that. Oh well. Alright, we need to start a fire and warm up a little bit, I think. Do it under this cover. Or not. Oh, there we go.
One little fire.
Yeah, don't fail. Not in favor of failing on fires. There we go. There's some reclaimed. There we go. Man, those wolves love chasing deer. Non-stop. There's some heat. Woo! There's the heat. Bring it. Good old coal. Burns nice and hot. So we need to keep going. Try and get to these buildings. I wish it wasn't so cold. It's slowing us down. A little bit warmer. We could accomplish more here. Alright, let me pass an hour. Alright, now we can go. And it's getting dark, because, you know, no better time to travel in a frozen hellscape of a wilderness, except for in the cold, in the nighttime. That was a lot of coal. How's everybody's week going? Doing well so far? Today is my Friday, and I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight, man. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna sleep so much, like an hour, like 10, 11 hours probably. Primo sleep. Also, in an appropriate bit to this, I will be, curling season starts tomorrow, so it's time to start curling again. My own little bit of Canadian culture, or Scottish culture, I guess, depending on who you want to talk to. I am not Canadian, I live in America. But curling's fun. Alright, I think we can get away with putting this away. I haven't seen any wolves for a bit. I probably should have made some water when we were stopped. When we were warming up, probably should have made some water. That would have been the responsible thing to do. And I don't mean peeing when I say making water. I mean actually defrosting snow. Heading the right way. Hopefully we'll get there before we... Oh.
Maybe that community hall from the flyer.
Hope it's not on fire. Hopefully it's just a fireplace. It appears to not be on fire. Or at least not completely on fire. I'm hearing wolves again. Almost there. Oh, the stop sign gives you an idea of how much snow is built up. what do you think, Methuselah? Think Methuselah's up here? Well, hello, Fred.
Used to be anyway.
Very loud waterfall somewhere nearby. Alright. Let's get inside and warm up.
That's got to be the community hall.
Weekly bingo on Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Perfect. I know I said I was going inside, but I gotta check this vehicle first. It's required. The looting must happen. The looting must not stop. That doesn't sound good. I can't see anything. Oh, I just picked up something there.
Be useful.
The search drawers I can't see. Hang on. Magnifying glass. Alright, so what did I just find? Parnell was out checking road conditions for his next delivery and saw some of those tree speaker maniacs lurking near the highway passes in and out of the valley. Wasn't sure what they were doing, but we need to stay vigilant. Okay. Hey, bud.
Oh, hello. Did you come from the crash site like the others? All the cots are taken, but you can sit by the fire, warm up a bit.
Crash site. How did you know about
The crash site. Don't you remember? Another one suffering from shock, maybe.
I crashed, but days ago, far from here.
No. You crashed yesterday. In the hills. A terrible crashing sound. I even heard it over the howling blizzard. Don't you remember?
Listen, I'm sorry. You must be mistaken. I crashed, but not here.
Oh, of course. Well, please stay and warm yourself by the fire until we can figure out where you belong.
What is this place?
This is the old community hall in Thompson's Crossing. We gathered people here when the weather started turning bad. 4 days ago? The houses became too cold, and it seemed better to bring everyone under one roof.
So what
Then
you're saying is I can
yesterday,
loot the houses
The
unimpeded?
crash survivors started showing up.
So, these people are all survivors of a crash?
Well, most of them, yes. There were maybe half a dozen people in and around the town site when the blizzard first hit. Over the past day or so, the rest have slowly arrived.
What kind of crash? This is
Most
important.
of them from the crash site.
Plane?
What
Bus?
crashed?
There you go.
A passenger airliner, best I can tell. Most of the people who arrived were too weak to talk about it. But judging by the thundering sound and the
You St.
size
Peter.
of the fire on the hills, whatever crashed up there, it must have been something big. Are you sure you don't remember the crash?
How long do you think this weather will last?
You're not from around here, are you? Whoever named this area Pleasant Valley had a pretty good sense of humor. We get some of the harshest weather on all of Great Bear.
But, it's worse than usual?
Yes. Another storm blew through about a few weeks ago. The worst I've seen in years. Blocked the roads, in and out. I'm afraid we're stuck here until the road's clear.
Will someone come to check on the town? Clear the roads so you can get out?
I don't think so. Not anymore. We'll have to wait for nature to take its course.
But what will happen to all these people?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Well, we'll eat the ones that die.
We're down to our last food. We can melt snow for water, but that will only get us so far. At this time of year, there's always another blizzard around the corner. Things might be different if the power hadn't gone out. The best thing we can do is try to keep these people warm and fed, and then we'll see what the Lord has in store. You seem disoriented, but you're in much better shape than the others.
I'm gonna sit down, so I gotta lower the
Maybe you can help us.
thing. Hang on.
I'm a doctor. I can have a look at the survivors and see how to help them.
That sounds like a good place to start. Once you've had a chance to check on them, come back.
There we go.
And we can try to figure out
Back was starting
what
to hurt.
can be done for them.
Thanks, big guy. Chapter 2. Oh, we've got sub-chapters. Chapter 2 of Chapter 3. Check on the plane survivors in the hall. 73%.
Let me have a look, okay?
This person's at 73%. Needs time and bed rest. No treatment required. Okay. Hey, everybody, what are your percentages? This dude's at 37%.
Easy. Just gonna see if I can help.
He's diabetic. Need insulin. I don't have any of that.
Let me have a look, okay?
Dehydration. Here, have some water.
There. That should be better.
Wish I had a light source. 81.
Check you over.
Come on, dude, get up. Concussion, no treatment required. Get back on the field. You've got football to play.
Easy. Just gonna see if I can help.
Concussion, no treatment required.
I'm gonna check you over.
Hypothermia, no treatment required. Alright, looks like we're done. There's really no insulin lying around? Guess that wouldn't be the kind of thing you just have lying around, would it?
I've had a look at the survivors. Most are in very good condition given the circumstances.
These were the lucky ones. You'll find the ones who were less fortunate in the basement. May God take mercy on their souls. They died from their injuries, or were found dead. We put them downstairs to keep the bodies cold.
I imagine if you're
Also-
diabetic you do, though, huh?
Well, there are wolves around, you see.
Yes, I've seen them. I think I can find most of what these survivors need, but there is a diabetic in the group. They're gonna need insulin, and soon. Do you know where I might find some?
That's bad news. No, I don't.
This survivor has type 1 diabetes. That means their body can't produce
That's the
insulin.
worst kind of diabetes.
If they don't get it, they'll eventually go into shock and probably die.
Well, then we need to find some. And soon, before the blizzard becomes too powerful to even risk going outside. I need to remain with the survivors, minister to them.
That's convenient.
You can go and look for the medicine they need.
I will. Any suggestions you have would be very useful.
Most of the surrounding houses will be empty, but you may find some of the minor supplies you need to treat the survivors. The diabetic came in from the plane crash a day, maybe 2 days ago. So, your best chance to find their insulin will probably be to find their luggage at the crash site.
How will I know which luggage is theirs?
You'll have to search everything you find and hope for the best.
Wouldn't you think their name would
Okay.
probably be on that
You
diabetic
keep an eye on everyone, and I'll be back as soon
wristband
as
that
I
she was
can.
wearing?
Thank you
Yep,
for
Zeno.
your help. One
We're
more thing.
seeing what she's been up to
Yes.
while Mackenzie's been wandering in the woods.
Many of these survivors are in bad shape. From the crash, it's true. But I've seen this sort of thing before. People need hope to survive. And if they can't have hope, they need some closure. People here, many of them weren't traveling alone. They're broken-hearted, worried sick about their loved ones, feeling guilty. Why did they survive when
Yeah,
others
it had
didn't?
emergency.
You can help them find some closure. But chances are searching the crash site won't be a pleasant experience.
I've seen death before.
Yes, you're a doctor, so you understand the fragility of human life. The fragility of the human spirit is more my domain. For the ones who've lost loved ones, if you can bring them some closure, that will help to start their healing process.
Yes, it's well known that the mind and body are inextricably linked.
If you encounter any artifacts, any information that would help to identify those who did not
get it,
survive
dude.
the crash, that information might be a salve to these poor broken souls. Then perhaps they'll have a chance to face tomorrow.
Corpse hunt!
I'll do what I can to find IDs, documents, anything that can help identify the people who didn't make it.
In turn, take this, my child.
Oh, I'm not religious. Please, keep it.
No, you
It's
gotta
not for
understand.
you. Please.
There's a vampire
humor
about.
me.
I don't understand.
At least until I can minister to those souls myself. Having you carry this rosary while you investigate the crash
Vampire
site,
bear.
it would bring an old priest
It's a
some
blizzard of
comfort.
exposition. Yes, it is.
It will be the closest thing to my being able to pray.
This is
for
nothing compared to what we got at
I
the beginning
mean,
of the chapter.
No disrespect, Father, but do you really believe this will help?
Perhaps in the end, faith is all we have.
Well, they're frozen now, so that kind of makes them feel more like artifacts. Alright, well, I'm gonna loot this place first. Sorry, Father. Loot this place before we go out and about. Actually, probably should stay here tonight.
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Where's Grey Mother when you need her? Yeah, that lady knew how to exposition. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. It's as if there's no supplies here. Hey,
take
matches.
it.
Well, I got a pry bar. Just bust that bad boy open. What's the father gonna do? Speak meanly to me?
Perfect.
Hey, hunting knife. Alright, I don't think we can go outside right now, so let's drop a Let's drop a mat on the ground and we'll sleep here tonight. Crunchy stuff. Crunchy stuff. More crunchy stuff. Drink up. Have a nice little nap here. Hopefully the diabetic doesn't die in our sleep. I don't know if we're on an actual timer with that or not. Still not bright out. Does seem brighter in here though. Oh, I think it's great. I'm loving the new Build a Project Zomboid.
So, you're still alive.
So far, yeah. But there are people in town who won't be if I don't get going.
You heading up to the plane crash?
How'd you know that?
You risked your life to come here to help some sick people. You came to help me when I was stuck in the barn. You're a doctor. You're not going to leave a bunch of crash survivors to die in the cold.
I would like to help the crash victims, yes.
Wouldn't get your hopes up. A few days in this weather and with the wolves prowling, doubt you'll find anyone alive out there.
Let's hope you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I left you a little present.
Look, I'm not sure.
Relax. You have to trust someone, right?
Would you trust someone with a dead body in their basement?
Fair point. But if you want to live, check out the trunk of that blue sedan over by the swing set.
Well, okay. Thanks, I guess.
Watch out for those wolves.
I'm pretty sure she's in our brain. I don't think she's real. Or she's Methuselah in disguise. Oh, it's still dark. Oh, hello, wolf. Excuse me. Hang on, never mind.
Hey, that can't be good.
Never mind. Timberwolf morale. Timberwolf packs have morale, indicated by a meter. Timberwolf morale can be broken by shooting or throwing things at them. Packs will be broken with broken morale flee, but may return once they recover.
Think, Astrid, think.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till morning. Let's pass a couple hours here. Alright. I'm also gonna get this out. Apparently she's not gonna take it out while she's in here. Doesn't want to brandish a handgun around. I can understand that. Hey, where are you? Hey.
Okay. Gotta stop that blood loss.
Alright, I hit one. Killed it. Alright, so where is the... Oh, it's down the street a little bit. Shouldn't it be morning? Seems like it should be morning by now. I don't have anything to make light with yet. I suppose I could do a flare. You can, yeah, you just gotta butcher them. Which I guess we can do now. Alright, I'm gonna stand here. We're gonna pass... Oh, yeah, we're gonna pass another hour. Hopefully the sun comes up enough that we can There we go. Now we can see. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, I mean, if I actually killed that bear, just put that away. We can butcher it for meat.
What have we here?
Gamey lake whitefish. Okay. I already have a can opener.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Somebody was a big fan of fish in this house. Canned fish, fresh fish, well, frozen. Oh, no, that's... I thought that was a trash can.
I can use this.
We haven't found a sewing kit yet, have we? Can't remember. We'll look in a second. It'd be nice to do some repairs if we can. New t-shirt. Oh, we're overloaded now. There's a sewing kit. That answers my question. Take the toilet water, please. Toilet water. Alright, so let's do a little bit of work here. Nothing for that layer.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
That's not any better. It's not any better. But this probably is better. Yep. Second hat instead of a neck. Sounds good to me. Alright. Let's harvest some cloth. This is not the one I want. Oh, this is new. I don't remember this stuff being an option before. Alright, why am I having trouble remembering what menu I need to go into here? Here we go. Let's not do those right now. Alright, I'll rip these up. Oh, don't repair it. Harvest it. After that, we should have enough cloth that I can probably do some work here. Alright. What's in the worst shape here? These need to be repaired. 74%. Probably stay there. This is what I should have been doing instead of passing time. Would have been a better use of our time than rather than just sitting there waiting. Oh well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Alright, are we still overloaded? Well, I'm not sure. Do I only have... The question is, do I only have one sewing kit? Because that'll answer that question. So yes, you're absolutely right. I couldn't have done this until just now. Let's eat something. Let's eat this. a bunch of water. This will probably put us under the line here. This water weighs a lot. No, not quite. Just gonna drop that pair of shoes and we'll be fine. Good old inventory management. Fresh farm produce. I'm gonna guess there's not a lot of fresh farm produce over here. Reishi mushroom. Well, it's not about the weight, it's about where you're carrying it. Because when you're carrying it outside, it's all on the upper body. Once it's inside, it's in your belly. Doesn't count anymore. Right. So far, not much in here. There you go. Just wear it all on your head.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Really overloaded already? And now I have a storm lantern, so now I really have to. Now I really have to do stuff. All right, storm lantern. Do we have any? We don't have any fuel. Okay.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I'm working on it, lady. Probably don't need all of these. Just gonna drop this other pair of tennis shoes as well. Scrap metal. You can stare at me all you want, doggo, but you still got 40 minutes before it's dinner time. Hey, Laura, how's it going? Alright, I ate the gamey fish already. See if there's anything interesting in the backyard. There was not. Book, table.
This will come in handy.
I hate having to be so selective already. Lantern fuel, there you go. Boom. And we're overweight again. I need my +5 buff for having good calories, but I think we have to wait a couple days before we can get that.
The owner's around.
I don't need another one of those.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Depends on if you have safe search on or not. Well, we can eat some more food. That's an option in a minute. We are definitely not full. I kind of want to head up to the crash site without spending a lot of time looking for other stuff. That seems somewhat irresponsible. There's a lot of medicine in this place.
I'll take it.
Yeah, somebody had a lot of medicine. Alright, so let me get back in here. What was I going to check on? Oh, the socks. These wool socks are almost certainly better. I think these snow pants might be better if they're healed, like if they're repaired. Where are the snow pants? There they are. Let's do it again. They need like a repair till full. 88%. Alright, let's take a look now. Yeah, definitely better. Gotta lose 3 Ks. A lot of antiseptic. I don't want to get rid of any stuff though. I'm just gonna drop any of the clothes we're not using. I know we could rip it up, but those are a little bit better. I'm gonna bank on not eating the dog food. It's probably dangerous, but we're gonna go with it. Too much stuff. I don't need these 2 stones. So close! There we go. That did it. That did it for a half a second until we go back outside and find the next thing, and then we get overloaded again. It's the circle of loot.
Some more help from Molly.
Marine flares?
Let's hope these work.
Extra bright and loud.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I almost want to go back to the other, like the place we came from. Like that place, the community center, and drop off some stuff, but I suppose we could just drop it in here. It's 601, right? Just as long as we know where it is. Could be, although it was a dude body. Not that that necessarily stops anything. Diocese of the North Coast. 2. Father Francis. Thomas Crossings Parish. Break-in and missing property. We are saddened, all of us, to hear about the recent theft. I've spoken with a constable here, and his initial phone call inquiry suggests something to do with an old homestead near a place called Skeeter's Ridge. Do you know it? He has not been in contact. He promised he would look into it further, but it would mean travel to Great Bear, and well, you know what that means these days. Keep in touch, Bishop Stevens.
Something's gone missing. I think I can use this.
You singing to me, doggo? Pleasant Valley's harsh and remote location, even for Great Bear Island, has shaped much of its history and its character. Well, alright, whatever. More wool mittens. Alright, there's not a container in here, which is what I was kind of hoping to drop stuff in. Request for any information on the missing church artifact. Okay. Is this a real artifact, or is it an artifact like that the other people were talking about? Alright, I'm gonna go back to the community center, and we're gonna drop a bunch of stuff off, and then we'll head out from there.
This
Whatever.
stuff will come in handy.
Taking it all now. We're gonna drop a bunch of stuff off. I don't need to worry about the weight so much. Wonder if we can go in this back door. Can't go in the basement. Can't go in that door. Okay, got proper light in here now, so now I can look in here. I think that we'll use this... Hey, revolver ammunition. I'm gonna use this spot as storage. $10 kgs of storage? Alright. Not gonna make any arrows right now. Don't need all this antiseptic. Food I'll hold on to. Cooking pot I don't really need. Fishing line I don't really need. Don't need all these flares at the moment. Alright, this is exclusively clothes that we're wearing. Alright. Okay, we got 4-ish kgs to work with. I'm feeling good about that. So the question becomes, which direction are we going to go? Do we follow this path this way to get there, or do we go straight across? We know that there's no place to warm up there. I think I might follow the road. More or less. Oh, 100%. That's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, you know what I should have dropped off if I didn't? Oh, especially because I just found a hunting rifle, which is going to give us a ton of weight. Is the tools. I should have dropped our simple tools off. Hang on, we're going back up. Hey, it wasn't my fault we found a gun. Alright, I'm going to put the cleaning repair kit, and I put the simple tools, quality tools. The lantern fuel. These arrow shafts, which I thought I dropped off already, but apparently I didn't. Bed, can opener. So yeah, that's all stuff I need. Need some food. Got the clothes we're wearing. Oh, that's what I forgot. I knew there was something else we were doing that had a lot of weight on it. All these pieces of coal that we were carrying. That made a big difference. Alright, now I'm good. I forgot we were carrying all those pieces of coal. Hey, gas station, is Methuselah here? I feel like the father didn't look very hard for food. I'm not gonna pick all this up right now. Take the go energy in case we're in an emergency.
This'll come in handy.
More accelerant, purification, and
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
alright. There's more food in here if we get hungry. But I'm not gonna carry it all right now because I got enough food for this trip currently. So I'm gonna do something that's rare for me, which is to stay on task here and not go in these buildings. There's buildings over there we can go into, but I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna stay on task. I'm pretty sure the one across the way can still be entered. So it was just the one that I walked up to was the only one that you couldn't go into. Cold and lonely on these highways. The rumbly tummy. This is gonna be a long walk. I assume this is probably the right way because I can see the fire from the airplane in the distance. Because I don't think if we'd gone straight at it, I don't think we would have been able to climb the hill unless there was like a path between there. Also, I'm hoping the sun doesn't go down while we're still on our way out. Mining road, no trespassing. Well, now that just makes me want to trespass. Is that, that's a bear. That's a bear, and I don't have a spear. Cuddle time. Yep. Let's get some bear hugs. Looks like some cloth in the back seat. Not gonna worry about it though. Shoot it preemptively. Alright, I think we're safe. I don't think the bear's gonna chase us. I think he may actually be, like, pinned here to keep you from leaving the map. That's kind of what I think it might be. Building up ahead, it looks burnt out. Or at least caved in, one of the two. Or both. First one, then the other. Hope the stuff we're supposed to bring back from the crash site, it doesn't weigh a lot. Coal bin. I'm gonna guess there's probably coal in there. How are we doing? Oof, we're still further away than I thought. That seems bad. Earthquakes. Nothing to worry about. We cut across here. It'll probably save us a little bit of time. Could have been an avalanche, that's true. Bruce Avalanche. sprain your ankle going up this hill. I'll be very annoyed. Also, don't tell me I can't make it up this way. I'll also be very annoyed. I hear a lot of crows. Something is dead nearby. Crap. Ugh. Well, so much for trying to save us a little bit of time. They're just stuck to the road. Still think we need a butt slide. Sit down in a toboggan. Oof. Oof, I say, oof. Not that cold. You're only at halfway. You can get way colder than this. No buildings out here. I expected to see a building or two. See a wolf in the distance. Oh, there's a building. Oh, I see two wolves in the distance. Nonsense. Oh. That's my last bullet. I mean, we still have 8 bullets, I think. That's the last of those extra bullets.
I'll take it.
Worn work pants. Should probably actually eat something while we're here. We're getting a little hungry and thirsty. Hey, extra bullet. Well, we don't really need the food. And it's just weight that we'd have to use. I'm gonna eat both of our crackers since we have plenty of water. Eat this as well. And then drink up. And it takes a long time to butcher. It's a long time to butcher. Maybe on the way back down, if we have space and need food. This group of wolves working as a group, like as a pack, is a neat change to the way the game works. I like it. Point of disagreement? Well, there's definitely wolves around. I think I'm gonna move on and not worry about these other cars right now. I don't really want to deal with the wolf pack right now. So let's go. Has anybody looked at the patch notes? Do they talk about doing anything different, like changing anything up in the survival mode, or is this purely a story mode update? I did not look. Sun's gonna go down here pretty soon. Hopefully we're almost there. Hello, burning plane. Well, we won't have to worry about getting cold for a bit. They're again making sure we have a pry bar. So I guess that house is supposed to have caught on fire because of the plane crash. And I'm overweight. Well, whatever. Can't go in the cockpit. Seems like a good place to set up camp. Totally. Parka, I don't need the hat. More temperature, worse wind, worse water. It's almost certainly better than this, though. Oh, yeah. I know. Whoop. See, I know better than to jump down from there. Get through that way. Because I'm gonna have to circle around. Mutation 2633, thanks for the follow. Can't get around that way. Oh, our weight is dropping because we're getting tired. Oh, you're fine, you're fine. Hang on. Somebody's getting antsy, so we're gonna put her on. I'm gonna put her on my lap. Calm her down a little bit. She's gonna lick my fingers. It'll be very annoying as a result. Can I not get through this way? It really feels like I should be able to get through this way. Nope. Please stop licking my hand. Stop. Rip a beautiful plane, yep. Alright, I guess maybe I'm actually am supposed to jump down over there. The game usually tells us not to jump down from things, though, so... Let's go the long way around. Plane crashed into a very inconvenient pile of rocks. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get around this way. I think I have to go the other way. Well, that's annoying. And the sprain risk keeps coming back because our carrying capacity is dropping. Oh, we'll all have words. Stop it! Plane was hot and in pieces. Would not fly again. 0 stars. Alright, let's go ahead and sprain our ankle, jumping out of here. Oh, nope, never mind. We're okay.
Hard to believe anyone survived this. Now to find that insulin.
Airline food, vegetarian. Eat it. Just shove it in your face.
Let's go back out here. Shelter.
Frozen
This stuff will
veggie
come in
blender.
handy.
Hey, antibiotics. Sport vest. Ivy
Swear I'm
Lewis.
carrying much more.
Alright.
These poor people.
Oh, I missed a body. At least these things don't weigh anything. Crow feather. I can make an arrow now. I've got three crow feathers.
This will come in handy.
Plane was too hot. Flight got cancelled en route. Strange woman robbed me. 0 stars. F. LeBlanc.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm leaving like all of this behind, by the way, because anybody's wondering. None of this is getting picked up. Come on, search. I did pick that up. I think that that's a better sweater. Yes. Goodbye, Astrid sweater. Oh, hey, the wolves are making noise now.
I'll take it.
In all these already? Nope. Decent combat pants. I probably could get in the plane, that's right.
I think I can use this.
I didn't really think about that. The plane would probably be a fairly safe place to hide out for the night. Let's try that, actually. I'm gonna guess this corpse would not be frozen. It would probably be cooked. Alright. Let's drop these. Maybe repair this. I don't have the materials to repair that. Okay. Well, I'm actually... what I'm thinking is actually sleeping here because... it's getting dark, and our carrying capacity is low. Right now, and it will be better in the morning. I know what time it is, but you gotta chill out, dog. I need to finish at least this section of the game. Alright, we're gonna do it. Go sleep right here next to the plane. What could possibly go wrong? Two more. Oops, I picked it up. Alright, now give me a little bit of these bits of clothing here. Burn a little bit of time here. I want to repair this sweater because I think it'll be better than the one we're wearing. Pick up something else? Apparently I didn't. Yep. Oh, he's getting cold real fast. Okay. Or she's getting cold. I thought I was in the fire. I thought I was in the warmth area. It's not in the warmth area. Oops.
Jesus, it's cold.
It's warming up now. Hope you're alright. Whoops. Alright. So we're warming up. Not as fast as I wanted to. But I think we're okay now. Search, search, search. This bit of fire is not warm enough to heat us up. Alright, let me go back to the thing real quick. And we'll figure out what the problem is. Did I mess up something in my clothes here?
Made it through another night.
I think maybe it's just cold because it's... No, we're fine here. I think it's just cold. Go. Alright, we're halfway up. Good enough.
This stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, see, the cold is starting to be less cold. I think it was just because it hadn't gotten to be daytime yet.
This will come in handy.
I know, doggo. I know. Hello, pistol. I'm not gonna take you. I don't have space. Please get out of my way. I want to get past. Okay. Not gonna get out of my way. Sorry about the singing dog. She's
Nobody needs this anymore.
She is hungry and is letting me know about it. Fleece missions. I think those fleece mittens are probably better than what we're wearing.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
I'm gonna have to do something, I think, about this cold soon.
I'll take it.
Much as I don't really want to. Maybe the tail section that's on fire will be actually producing heat. Am I hearing a...
Clearest passage manifest.
I can't tell if I'm hearing something in-game or if my dog is just making noise. I feel like there's crying coming. I think it might just be my dog. Alright, let's pick you up again. Let's pick you up again. You can lick my hand if it makes you happy. Alright, Tailfire. Are you actually producing heat? No. No, you're not. Oh no, there's a person here. Thought I heard something.
Oh god. Oh god, you're alive.
Help me.
I'm here. I'm here to help.
Please. It hurts. Make it stop.
You've been in a crash. You're in shock. But I can help you. Just let me start a fire.
Too far gone.
You've lost a lot of blood, and you have frostbite. But it's okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm a doctor. I can help you.
Please. I want this to be over.
Oh, flashback.
Interesting.
Bunch of squares.
I wonder.
What if I turn them into triangles?
Sleep Research Center, Dr. Greenwood speaking.
Did you get it?
I told you not to call here.
I'm sorry, but I'm scared.
I am working on it.
It's getting worse. We have to do something.
I'm going as fast as I can.
You said you had something that could help her.
I can't just... Look, it is in a secure area of the lab. I can't just walk out with it. There are security protocols
Astrid, it's getting worse. You have to do something. You understand that better than anyone.
Yeah, Astrid.
Yes, I do.
Find a way and get up here as soon as you can.
I will. As soon as I can figure out how to... I'll find a way to get it to you.
Well, have you asked Will?
No. It's been years since we... I haven't asked him yet.
We don't have time for this, Astrid. You need to do this, and soon.
I will. I'll fix it. I promise I will get there.
I'm afraid it's happening again. I'm afraid we'll lose her this time.
That's not gonna happen.
Not on my
Hurry,
watch.
Astrid.
Limit of A sub
I'm
n
sorry.
equals
I'm so sorry.
as n goes to infinity.
I know you're in pain, and you just want it to end, but I won't let you die out here.
When carrying survivors, keep them warm, hydrated, and away from danger. Okay. And on that note, I'm afraid I have to start. I have to end for today. Because someone is about to die from hunger. Can't you tell? Right on the verge of death. Right? Right on the verge. So thanks for coming out, everybody. I hope you had a good time. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much.